Welcome back to Pruning this 10th Japanese maple. Since the last video I've done a few minutes here and there doing a little bit more pruning. I've left a couple of branches here to show you a good example of branches that are growing back in to the centre of the tree, back on itself. Now a big branch coming out here, and as you can see is the main area of the tree here. And this branch is only a little, growing totally back on itself into the centre of the tree. And by the summer this is going to be touching this main trunk, so we will take that out. So we have this space here, it's not going to be growing back on itself. There's quite a lot of that on the tree. Another little example here, higher up. It's only just starting this branch here, but you can see the way it's going to grow this year and in the coming years. It's going to grow over here into the centre of the tree. So we look for little things like that and we just keep pruning. If I can go around the back, see if I can find a couple of them more there. As you can see, I've done a lot more work down the bottom, and these branches are starting to look a little bit thinner but more defined in shape, not so messy. And you could just keep looking, and as we just spotted here, there's a cross branch there, so we have to decide. That's been damaged, that little branch there, so we'll take that off, put it back in the bud. I have to decide which one to take out these cross branching. I don't really like this one coming right way over, so if we take that to there, have another look. And again, this one's just literally going to grow, interfere with this branching section here, so there's no buds down on this stem, so we'll take that to there. And we'll just keep valuing as we work it around it. Now here's another problematic branch here. This is near the top of the tree. This one here, it's grown low. It's crossing this branch. Now this is a nice branch here. It's grown off here quite horizontal, so that's nice. But obviously this one here, it's just grown downwards and crossing, so we're going to take that one out. And as you can see, this branch here is a little more prominent, and this one here is coming under. It's doing no good whatsoever. So we'll take that out. And again, we're on the top of the tree. It's very busy on the top of the tree. I haven't done a great deal of work up here yet. But as we can see, we've got a little branch here, which is going to grow in the next few months. It's going to put out leaves, and they're just going to clump into this section here. So I think take it out there, thins it out. Another one here, we've got branch coming off here, branch coming here, and we've got this branch here, which is basically a parallel branch. As you can see, two branches basically growing in the same direction and almost in the same space. So we choose the best branch to keep. Take out that little one there. So it's literally just doing this slowly until we get there. It's going to take a lot more work, But as you can see, these branches here, they're starting to look literally just horizontal. I've removed a lot of little branches that were growing upwards, inwards, downwards. So when these start to get leaves on, they start to fill out, say in about 6 weeks, 2 months, we should see a lot more of the tree having this layered effect. It should be more dramatic. Hopefully if my pruning goes well. But I can't seem to, there's another little branch here. We've got this branch coming off from this stem to the side of the tree, and it's going up here, a little bit of a funny angle here. I'll decide if I want to prune that as I go along. But here's one here which just literally goes out, and it's just literally going to grow into this direction over this centre branch in here. So we'll take that out. And again, there's a similar branch growing on the opposite direction here, which is just going to grow to the back of the tree, crossing these branches. So we take that out. We have to decide if it's worth keeping this little branch here. There's nothing budding on here, so we have to take that back. This one's just going to grow in the same direction as that, so we thin that branch out a little bit. And again, as I'm going to go along, once the tree thins out a little bit more, I will decide some of these branches I will want to keep and what to prune off. But I'm just doing it a little bit as I go along. Here's another example of main trunk area here. This little branch, it's growing backwards in on itself, and it's just going to literally grow into the centre of the tree in the next year or two. So we take that out. Just tie in last year's pruning. Shorten them stems a little bit. Just tidies the branching up. Now this tree I've started to work downwards up because the top's very messy. If we can see in this section here, we have little things like this in the top of the tree, little branches which are no use whatsoever to the shape of the tree. So we take that out. Lots of crossed branches and very dense up top. So what I've been doing is, because it's so dense, I've just literally taken one branch from the main trunk and just working to the tips. So it's one branch at a time, so it's not too overwhelming. And you start to see the branches thin out and take shape, which helps your eye as you go along to the next branch. So it's all practice, and again, here's a good example of awkward branching growing back in on itself, the main trunk area there. As you can see, this branch here just going to grow into this branch, so we take that out. And again, this little one here is just going to go across into that section of the centre, so we take that out. another example here of 1, 2, 3 branches very close together. These two very parallel in the same shape, same direction. We thin it out by taking one off and keep these two, and then evaluate it as we go along with further pruning. But if we take off, remember from first part, is take off all the dieback first. That helps you see the tree. Then take off the cross branches, decide which one you want to take out. The two branches that may be cross, keep your best branch. Then it's branches that are growing inwards on the tree into the centre. Branches that might be going completely upright along a longer branch, which look odd. Once we do all that, we start seeing a little bit more of the better shape that we want to keep. The top, as you can see, is really busy. Very, very daunting. But if you can see the bottom, it's not so messy. So that means we're getting there. And also I'm thinking about possibly taking out this thicker branch here, which runs right way into the front of the tree. I'm not sure yet. I'll take all the top problematic branching off first, and then I'll continue with any major shaping. But we're slowly getting there. I'm starting to see nice little horizontal layers. A good example here is the centre of the screen there. Got a couple of horizontal layer branching going out, with a little set underneath. Another one in the middle of the tree. Just below that, from the branch to the left. There's some at the back, all horizontal. There's some lower down on the tree itself. Now if you can see that branch just in the middle, in front of the main trunk, now that one swoops down and curves round in front of the trunk. Now you could normally prune that off, but I like the shape of it, and that might sort of give us a little layer low down sweeping across, which might look nice. So I'm keeping that. I've missed a little bit prune it here. There's nothing on there, so we take that back to there. But as you can see, that's starting to look a lot neater. So I'm going to continue doing the pruning of what I've already showed you, and I'll update you my progress when it's time to show you something slightly new with the pruning or starting to shape it. Okay, bye for now.